Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound at the bat.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to Real Cricket Home. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we're going to do a complete and detailed review of Goldshot number 663. This Goldshot can be played on both front foot and back foot. In this review, I'm going to cover everything you need to know about Goldshot number 663. We'll look at the shot map, the ideal batting positions, its strengths and weaknesses. I'll also explain how this shot performs against different bowling variations. By the end of this video, you'll clearly understand the advantages and disadvantages of Goldshot number 663. Most importantly, you'll know whether this shot deserves a place in your batting lineup, or if it's better to save your Goldshot fragments for a stronger option in the future. Without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into the detailed review of Goldshot number 663. First of all, let's take a look at the positives of Goldshot number 663. One of the biggest strengths of this shot is how well it connects against dusra deliveries. Whether you're facing a standard dusra or a longer spinning dusra from bowlers like Islam or Williams, this shot is able to connect very consistently. If you read the dusra correctly and get into the right position, you'll rarely have any problems timing the ball. Another major advantage is its performance against in-swing and outswing deliveries. In most situations, this shot handles swing bowling quite well. However, there is one exception. Against Butler and Pathirana's in-swing, you may occasionally struggle to get a perfect connection because of the late movement and low bounce. When it comes to off-cutters, especially deliveries at short height or waist height, this shot performs extremely well. These deliveries are much easier to time, allowing you to play with confidence. Head height deliveries can be a little more challenging. Overall, if you can accurately judge the amount of swing from bowlers like Butler, Pathirana, and move your batter into the correct position before the ball arrives, you can unlock the full potential of Goldshot number 663. Reading the swing early is the key to getting the best results from this shot. This shot also works very well against leg spin and googly deliveries. If you pick the spin correctly, you'll find it quite easy to middle the ball and play attacking shots. In addition, drifters and arm balls can also be handled effectively with this shot. However, this is where your game awareness becomes very important. A drifter and an arm ball require completely different batting positions. If you misread the variation, there's a good chance you'll mistime the shot or miss the ball entirely. But if you correctly predict whether the delivery is a drifter or an arm ball and adjust your position accordingly, this shot rewards you with very clean and consistent connections. So overall, Goldshot number 663 has some impressive strengths. It performs well against several bowling variations, but only if your positioning and ball reading skills are good. This is not a shot that does all the work for you. It rewards players who can anticipate the bowler's variation and react correctly. That said, despite these positives, this shot has quite a few weaknesses. In fact, I feel the negatives outweigh the positives, and that's exactly what we are going to discuss in the next section. Now, let's move on to the negatives of Goldshot number 663. Unfortunately, this is where the shot starts to disappoint. In my opinion, Goldshot number 663 has far more weaknesses than strengths, and this is the main reason why I cannot recommend it for competitive gameplay. The first major issue is its positioning. This shot is extremely difficult to position correctly. Even if you have good game awareness, predict the delivery early and move your batter into the perfect position before the bowler releases the ball. This shot still doesn't guarantee a clean connection. That makes it very inconsistent compared to several other Goldshots. The biggest weakness is against the carom ball. No matter how well you read the delivery or how accurately you position your batter, Goldshot number 663 struggles badly against this variation. In most situations, the only way to connect the carom ball is by playing it extremely late. Even then, the connection is not always clean. If there is no fielder at short fine leg, you might occasionally get away with playing the ball late. However, if your opponent places a fielder in that region, your scoring options become extremely limited. In many cases, you'll either mistime the shot or lose your wicket. This becomes even more dangerous during real ranked or esports matches. Your opponent may make you expect a dusra and then surprise you with a carom ball. Because this shot struggles against the carom ball, you'll immediately come under pressure. At an important stage of the match, that single mistake could completely change the momentum and even cost your team the game. Fast bowling is another area where this shot feels unreliable. Although it can connect in swing and cutter deliveries at times, you can never say with confidence that it will consistently handle every in-swing or every off-cutter from every bowler. Sometimes it connects perfectly, while other times it misses completely, even when your positioning seems correct. When you bat against legendary bowlers, you will struggle even more to react. Because of that, Goldshot number 663 becomes extremely difficult to use effectively. Honestly, if you're facing top legendary bowlers, I wouldn't trust this shot at all. The surprising part is that it's not only legendary bowlers. Even against bronze, gold, or platinum bowlers, the shot can still feel difficult and inconsistent. That clearly shows the problem lies with the shot itself rather than the quality of the bowling. Another weakness is that it struggles against head-height deliveries. It also has difficulty connecting full-speed topspin deliveries. When you combine all these weaknesses together, it becomes clear that this shot has too many situations where it simply doesn't perform reliably. The biggest problem is that there are much better alternatives available in the same category. For players who prefer a balanced and defensive style, Goldshot number 222 is a much safer option. If your priority is handling in-swing, outswing, dusra, and carom ball, then Goldshot number 166 performs much better. Another excellent alternative is Goldshot number 594, which also connects in swing, outswing, dusra, and carom ball consistently. For fast bowlers, you also have free shot number 281 for brute and radical players. The biggest difference is reliability. With Goldshot number 166 and Goldshot number 594, if you position your batter correctly, you can confidently expect a clean connection regardless of whether the bowler delivers an in-swing, outswing, dusra, or carom ball. They reward good positioning consistently. Goldshot number 663 doesn't give you that confidence. Even after reading the delivery correctly and moving into what looks like the perfect position, you're still not sure whether the shot will connect. You only know after you've played it. That level of uncertainty is a huge disadvantage, especially in ranked and sports matches where every ball matters. My final rating for this shot is 5.5 out of 10. While it has a few strengths, there are far better shots available. My humble recommendation is to use Goldshot number 594 or Goldshot number 166 if you have them. If you're looking for free alternatives, free shot number 222 and free shot number 281 are also excellent options. That said, if Goldshot number 663 works well for your playstyle, then I'm genuinely happy for you. Thank you all for watching.